Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to your new English lesson. In these video lessons, we try to improve our fluency. How do we do that? Well, we do that by reacting to some conversational sentences that I randomly choose for you. So we don't learn grammar rules. I don't explain grammar rules in these videos, but I just emphasize some of the things that I think are important in the sentence. I repeat a couple of times some things from the sentence that I think it's important for you to memorize and to learn. Number 1, I'm very busy, so don't count on me. I'm very busy, so don't count on me. So, can you help me after work? No. Don't count on me. I can't help you. Ask somebody else. Do you have free time after work? No, I'm very busy. Don't count on me. Don't think that I can do that. Don't imagine that I can help you because I cannot, so don't count on me. Can I count on you? No, don't count on me. I'll just go for a walk to clear my head. I'll just go for a walk to clear my head. So, what are you going to do? Have you made any decisions? No, not yet. I don't know what to do. But I think I will go for a walk and clear my head and think it through. So maybe I will find a solution. Maybe I will make a decision soon. So for now, I haven't made any decisions and I'm going for a walk. Why? To clear my head. He emphasized the importance of coming to work on time. He emphasized the importance of coming to work on time. So, what did the boss talk about this morning? Well, he told us that it was really important to come to work on time. So he underlined that, he emphasized that, he said that the most important thing is to come to work on time. She must realize that times have changed since she left 20 years ago. She must realize that times have changed since she left 20 years ago. So when did she leave this town? She left this town 20 years ago. And now she came back, but she doesn't realize that times have changed. So she thinks that everything is the same as it was when she left 20 years ago. But of course, it's not. Times have changed. Everything has changed. So she has to realize that. She has to accept that fact, that things change. Can you hold the door open, please? Can you hold the door open, please? So I'm carrying some bags in my hands, so I cannot open the door. Can you hold it open for me, please? I would appreciate if you could hold the door open for me. My work experience hasn't been that useful so far. My work experience hasn't been that useful so far. So I do have a lot of experience in this area, in this job, but that experience hasn't been useful so far. Maybe it will be useful in the future. Now it's not useful and it hasn't been useful so far. He returned from England in June. He returned from England in June. He came back. So when did he return? He returned in June. If we don't say in June, so if we don't mention the time, then we should use present perfect here and say, he has returned from England. Full stop. He has returned from England. But if we say when it happened, then we use past simple tense and we say, he returned from England in June. We should report this to the police at once. We should report this to the police at once. So somebody is in our apartment. I can hear somebody walking there or looking for something. We should report this to the police at once. We should call the police at once. Or somebody has stolen our car. Yeah, we should report this to the police at once. We should report, meaning we should call the police and tell them what happened. Number 9. The woman emptied the bag onto the table. So she emptied the bag. You already know empty, what empty is. Empty bottle, it means nothing is inside the bottle, it's empty. Or empty house, there is no one in the house, or there is no furniture, nothing in the house, so the house is empty. It's the opposite of full. But here, empty is used as a verb. So the woman took the bag, turned it upside down, for example, and emptied the bag onto the table. So all the things from her bag fell onto the table. And why did she do that? We don't know. Maybe she was looking for something. Maybe she was looking for her keys and she couldn't find her keys in the bag. So she decided to turn it around, upside down, and to empty the bag onto the table. I thought you said we were going shopping. I thought you said we were going shopping. So I thought and said is past simple tense, and we're going shopping is past continuous tense. And it's a very interesting sentence regarding sequence of tenses. So why did we use thought? Okay, I thought, but why did we use said and we're going shopping? So a person says in present simple, present continuous tense, we are going shopping. So it's present continuous. I'm talking to you and you say, we are going shopping. Okay, and then you change your mind and you said, okay, let's go. We're going for a walk. And then I said, I thought we were going shopping. I thought you said we were going shopping. So instead of we are, present continuous tense, we are going shopping, we use we were going shopping because all the verbs here are in past simple tense. So I thought we were going shopping. Yes, but no, we are not. We're going for a walk. I've changed my mind. He went to the store at the last minute, just before it closed. He went to the store at the last minute, just before it closed. So, for example, what time does that store close? The store closes at 9. What time did he go there? He went there at 5 to 9, 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. So just before it closed. And did he buy what he wanted to buy? Yes, he did. He had just enough time to buy what he wanted to buy and to get out of the store before it officially closed. And was he with you that evening or last evening? Was he with you last evening? Who was he with? Do you know who he was with? I have no idea. I don't know where he was. I don't know who he was with. But he wasn't with me. He wasn't with me. I ran into Mary at the party last week. So I ran into her at the party last week. So when was the last time you saw Mary? Have you seen her recently? Have you seen her recently? Recently, present perfect. Have you seen her recently? Or when was the last time you saw her? Past simple tense. So I have seen her recently. Last time I saw her was on Monday. So yes, I have seen her recently. Last time I saw her was on Monday. I ran into her. So I met her by, it's not by accident, but I didn't know that she was there at the same party. So it was a surprise. I ran into her at the party. His new novel isn't as good as his last one. His new novel is not as good as his last one. So, obviously, he is a writer and he writes novels. So, he wrote one novel, for example, last year, and now he published another one. I read the first one and the second one. And what do you think about the second novel that he wrote? Well, it's not as good as his first one. I liked his first novel very much. And I don't like his second novel a lot. So it's not as good as his last one. You're always leaving things to the last minute. You're always leaving things to the last minute. For example, I sometimes leave things to the last minute. So I don't plan in advance. I don't do things in advance, but I do things at the last minute, for example. But my mother, she always does things in advance. She thinks about things that will happen in the future and she prepares for them, unlike me. When was the last time we met? Do you remember? When was the last time we met? Yes, actually, I do remember. It was at Mary's party. Remember? When we ran into each other. We ran into each other at Mary's party, and that was the last time we met. 2 months ago. Why did you quit your last job? Why did you do that? Why did you quit your last job? I thought you liked your job. I thought you liked your job. Well, at the beginning, I did like my job, but then it became really stressful and I couldn't handle it anymore and I decided to quit. And now I'm looking for a job. I didn't sleep at all last night. I didn't sleep at all last night, so I was awake. I was worrying about something and I didn't sleep. I emailed him last week, but I haven't had a reply from him. So with last week, we use past simple tense. I emailed him last week. But in the second part of the sentence, I haven't had a reply from him yet. We can add this yet. I haven't had a reply from him yet. Present perfect. Well, that's not my concern. That's not my concern. I shouldn't worry about that. It doesn't concern me. It doesn't have anything to do with me. It's none of my business. These socks don't match. These socks don't match. Well, it's none of my business. You should find matching socks if you want. If you don't want, you can go like that. Who cares? Nobody will see that your socks don't match. One is blue, one is black, but they are similar. Don't worry. Nobody will notice that they don't match. Don't play in the street, mother told the child. So don't play in the street. It's dangerous. There are cars in the streets. So you should play in the garden, not in the street. I saw her standing there. I saw her standing there in the rain, and I was so surprised when I saw her standing in front of the building. I don't know what she was doing, but she was probably waiting for somebody. And why does he deserve this instead of me? So why does he deserve this instead of me? Why did he get the job and not me? I don't understand that. I deserve a lot more than he does. He wasn't very hardworking and diligent at work. I was. So why does he deserve this instead of me? Well, boss likes him more than he likes you, probably. The boss likes him and he doesn't like you. I have an appointment at 2. I have an appointment at 2, so I'm seeing my dentist today. What time do you have an appointment? I have an appointment at 2. They didn't deserve his trust. They didn't deserve his trust. So he believes them and he trusts them, but they don't deserve that. They don't tell the truth. They tell lies. They are not good people. They're bad people. They do bad things, so they don't deserve his trust. I don't know why he trusts these people, really. Is it your first trip to Paris? Is it your first trip to Paris? So I heard that you were going to Paris. Yes, I'm going to Paris in spring, in April. Really? Is it your first trip to Paris? Yes, it is. It's my first trip to Paris, and I'm really excited because I'm going to Paris. When is a good time for you? So when can we meet? When is a good time for you? Well, maybe in the afternoon, because in the morning I am usually at work or at home cooking, so in the afternoon. He decided to quit smoking. Why did he decide to quit smoking? Well, he decided to quit smoking because he got ill. He's sick, and his doctor told him that he should quit smoking as soon as possible, so he made a decision to quit. I saw my mother hide the cake. I saw my mother hide the cake. So my mother made a cake for my birthday, but then she hid it because she knew that I would like to try it before the guests arrive. So we are expecting guests to come this evening, and she wanted the cake to be whole when they arrive. So she hid the cake, and I saw her hide the cake. Okay, that's it for today. See you next time. Bye.